Ed Robertson, hoping you're enjoying this encore presentation of TV Confidential. We'll be back with a brand new edition of the program next week.
Hi, this is Tony Dennison, and you're listening to TV Confidential.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right.
Ed Robertson, along with guest Sheree J. Wilson, star of Dallas, Walker, Texas Ranger, Our Family Honor, the web series Pink, and other film and television productions. Sheree is also one of the producers and stars of Easy Rider, The Ride Back, a sequel and prequel that offers a new take on the 1969 classic while also remaining true to the original. Easy Rider, The Ride Back is now available on DVD wherever DVDs are sold. It's also available for video on demand on Amazon Prime Video. Our conversation with Sheree originally aired in September 2013. We're replaying it this week to commemorate the recent passing of Sheree's co-star, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris passed away Friday, March 20th at the age of 86. You mentioned one of your dearest friends who you first met on Dallas, Larry Hagman. I understand you remained close to him up until he passed.
Larry is like family. He was like a second father to me, actually. I mean, we traveled the world together. We went on vacation together, spent a lot of time with he and his family, Preston, Christina. But we just had a blast together. I mean, he was so much fun. As Linda and Patrick know, I mean, they were really, really close. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was just a Pied Piper. He was always dressing up in costumes. He would wear an Indian headdress to dinner. We sailed around the Greek Isles together on a small sailboat. I got to go to Paris, Vienna, Salzburg, Moscow through working with him, mm-hmm. but just also had the privilege of traveling with him. And he had said, Sheree, you need to see my one-man show. You need to come down to Dallas. You need to come down to Dallas. And he was filming, and I know he had just gone through another round of health issues mm-hmm. with his throat cancer.
Yeah.
And when he said, you need to come down to Dallas, he didn't have to say it twice.
Yeah.
So went down there. We went and had lunch with him, dinner with him, we rode in his solar-powered crazy Airstream down to Tyler, Texas, and saw his one-man show, and he was just brilliant in it. And the next day I went and I was doing a short film. I was filming for 3 days, mm-hmm. and so I left Dallas just to go up a little bit north in Texas and film this Western, and he was on the set from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I came back to Dallas, and I had my White Bridal Humane Society fall fundraiser, mm-hmm. and he was the honorary chair, he and Miss Lisa Blue. And Larry was so generous, and his foundation gave to White Bridal so generously that night. He walked the red carpet, took pictures with everybody, smiled, was in the greatest spirits. I knew he had to fly out the next day. He was going to MD Anderson to do some more tests mm-hmm. because his blood platelets and things were not quite right. And I had to fly back to Los Angeles. But we got to be together, that Thursday night, and it wasn't a week later that he was gone. So I did get to spend really quality time with them up until the past week, and I'm just totally grateful for it because love the man dearly.
You can hear that in your voice, Sheree. When someone is part of your life, for 25, close to 30 years. I mean, they may leave this veil of tears, but it's clear that Larry still lives within you.
Oh, absolutely. His "Don't worry, be happy, feel good." That was his motto in life, and he lived it to the fullest. So who's a good friend to have.
One last question, if I may. You mentioned that you are working on a sequel to a formal sequel to Easy Rider: The Ride Back. Do you have anything else in the works that you're at liberty to tell us a little bit about?
Well, sure. I have a crazy zombie comedy coming out in the spring called Dug Up. It is just ridiculous. It's a spoof on zombies, and so we call it a zombie. I've got Christmas Bell, a little Christmas beautiful story that's going to be out on Hallmark, I think, this Christmas. Mm-hmm. And A Country Christmas. I have a little cameo in that movie as well. That's going to be out this Christmas. And as soon as I hang up, I'm going to go meet, hopefully, a producing partner on, I have a scripted show. I think, everybody needs the third big series, mm-hmm. and I've got one in the works. And I also have a game show and a reality show that I'm working on.
Well, you're just a busy...
I have a few things in... and, a cosmetic line called Absolute Beauty Solutions. And, you just got to stay busy.
Well, hey, staying busy keeps you young and keeps you active, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, indeed. I'm very, 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 very blessed. And I have two beautiful boys and a beautiful relationship, and so life is good.
Well, life is good, and it's been a pleasure chatting with you, Sheree.
Wonderful talking to you.
Please come back and visit us one of these days on TV Confidential.
I would love to. Thank you so much.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
This portion of TV Confidential is brought to us by our friends at Front Porch Realty, the community of realtors in the Northern Bay area of California that is committed to finding the solution that is best for their clients. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to sell or lease your property in Northern California, call Karen Strain at 415-886-7411 or visit frontporchrealtygroup.com for more information on how they can help you.
Ed Robertson thanking you for listening to the TV Confidential podcast. If you like what you hear, please hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss our next episode. Sheree J. Wilson is one of the stars and producers of Easy Rider: The Ride Back, a sequel and prequel that offers a new take to the 1969 classic while also remaining true to the original. Easy Rider: The Ride Back is now available on DVD wherever DVDs are sold. It's also available for video on demand on Amazon Prime Video.